and good morning, y'all. So welcome back to the Power of Nature radio show on Wild Out Radio, y'all. So I am here. It's me, Cleopatra. If today is your first day tuning in to my show, I am a self-taught herbalist, y'all. So I'm here today just to talk about one of my favorite things that I didn't even know anything about until about almost 3 years ago when I first went to Jamaica. I never knew that they had a bread made from fruit. So that's what we're talking about today, y'all. We're talking about breadfruit and mango leaves. But before we do get in the topic, I do just want to tell everybody, I hope they had a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody savored their Saturday. Y'all know Savor Saturday is my new little thing that I've been doing for the last maybe month or so, to where I just want everybody to get out and do something for themselves on Saturday, just to appreciate themselves, do something that they love, something that they enjoy, something that really puts a smile on your individual face. I know we go through the whole week of working, especially parents. You got to go to work. You have to deal with your kids. You don't really have as much time to give to yourself. So Saturday is just a day to savor yourself. So me, what I did on this Savor Saturday for myself, I did clean out my supply closet, organized it really nice. I did make more products. I just kind of had a productive Saturday. For real, I spent most of my Saturday just on Cleopatra's Nature. I did go energy stone shopping for me some new crystals, and I did get 4 crystals specifically for Virgos. Well, I would say 3, because I did get 4 stones, but one of them is not a Virgo stone. One of them is actually a Guinean jasper stone, and it's only found in the Congo. The only place that this stone have showed up in the world is in Africa, in the Congo, y'all. So I really had to get this stone. It's so powerful for your mind, body, and soul. It literally boosts overall wellness throughout your entire body. So this stone was really powerful to me. So that's what I did to savor my Saturday. Oh, I did make octopus, y'all. If y'all have been following my YouTube channel, y'all know I've made octopus a couple of times. So this weekend I did make like a seafood soup featuring octopus. I did also film myself cleaning the octopus, like literally from beginning to end. So y'all check that out on my Instagram. Also, you can check it out on my Facebook as well, with me cleaning the octopus from beginning to end, y'all. So yeah, that was how I savored my Saturday. I just made myself smile in my house this weekend. I'm not even gonna lie, I did. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna talk about breadfruit today, y'all. Breadfruit, like I said, I never knew that it was a fruit made from bread. I want to know who idea that was. Like probably hundreds of thousands of years ago, somebody was like, oh, if we roast this gonna turn into bread. Never knew that it was a fruit growing on a tree, and you roasted it and it's literally bread. Even if you don't roast it, it's still bread, because you know, I've seen people cook it in their soups and different stuff like that. But breadfruit is like a large football sized fruit. It can weigh up as much as like 12 pounds, averaging to like 10 to 30 centimeters in diameter. It has prickly yellow green kind of skin, is round and oblong. Some varieties are seedless, while others are extremely seedy or whatever. When they are mature, the fruit is hard, the skin is green, the white fleshy is starchy and slightly fibrosis. As the fruit ripens, it does become softer. The skin turns yellow and kind of yellow brown. It becomes pale yellow in color and creamy in texture, with sweet aroma. People cook breadfruit like a mild potato-like flavor. It really does taste like potato bread to me. And the scent, literally, it smells like fresh baked bread. It really does, especially when it's cooked on a fire. I know my first time actually eating it, it was cooked on a wood fire. Literally, I think it cooked on that wood fire for, I'm not even sure how many hours, but yeah, it cooked, and we just left it alone or whatever and cut it, I think like the next day or something. And it was wonderful. But the thing about it being so wonderful, breadfruit does have so many wonderful benefits for our body. And I know a lot of people probably didn't know that breadfruit boost our health, but it does. Breadfruit is really good with our cardiovascular health. It's an excellent source of potassium. It literally helps to reduce our blood pressure in the body. It controls our heart rate by reducing the effects of sodium. It literally conducts electrical charges that drive muscular contractions in the skeletal system. That includes the heart, y'all. So breadfruit is good with heart health. If you didn't know, cardiovascular is heart health, y'all. So dietary fiber that's in breadfruit helps reduce cholesterol by preventing its absorption in the gut. So literally, that means when you're eating the breadfruit, all of the bad cholesterol and everything that's in your body, once the breadfruit does go down through your system, it does absorb all of those things and remove it. That's why we need to drink water, y'all. Don't forget to drink water, because although breadfruit is getting in there and is absorbing everything that's in our gut, we also need something to help push that out of our body, because we don't want it to just absorb and just sit in our stomach and build up and build up and build up. We need to remove it. So we need to be drinking enough water, enough good green leafy vegetables, so we can have a good digestive system to push everything out. Breadfruit also lowers bad cholesterol while alleviating good cholesterol in the body. It decreases bad levels, and which is one of the main causes of heart attacks. It decreases our trigger. I'm not sure what that word is, even though I typed it. I'm sorry, but yeah. Anyway, to move on from the cardiovascular health, breadfruit is really good for skin health as well. Regular consumption of breadfruits does give the skin a glow and youthful type appearance. Vitamin C content that is in breadfruit helps to promote collagen production that provides elasticity in our skin. So breadfruit literally inhibits the activity of pro-inflammatory enzymes and avoids overproduction of oxides, for real. So it prevents skin inflammation and everything like that just by you consuming it. Like, it's not even saying, or it's not even, you don't have to rub it on your skin or make it into no paste or anything. You literally are just consuming it, and all of the benefits are coming out. As we say, we are what we eat. Remember, y'all, we are what we eat. That's why it's so beneficial for us to eat things from nature, eat things that are beneficial to our body, because what we put in our body does come out of our body. And even just back to the cardiovascular health, when it mentioned a little bit about lowering our levels, it also manages diabetes. So breadfruit contains a lot of fiber, and that fiber literally helps in suppressing the impact of diabetes in the human body, y'all. So it is a healthy dish to be consumed by diabetics. So if you do have type 1, type 2 diabetes, breadfruit is a really good fruit that you should be consuming. The fiber takes a lot of the energy to digest, thus controlling the level of the energy stored in the body, depleting a bunch of sugar content that's in our blood. So also by digesting the fiber, the body will not get many calories to store back as it was before. The digestive system controls the diabetes. And also breadfruit literally controls our sleep quality. Breadfruit helps us to promote sleep because of the high content of magnesium that is in breadfruit, which is basically a mineral that is directly associated with improving the quality, duration, and tranquility of sleep. So breadfruit also helps regulate our metabolism in order to help reduce sleep disorders and the occurrence of insomnia, y'all. So literally consuming breadfruit already, what we've talked about is improving your sleep quality, managing your diabetes. It's good with skin health, it's good with cardiovascular health, and so many great benefits about breadfruit. And so many people don't know what breadfruit is. I don't think you can get breadfruit at like Giant or nothing. I've never seen it at Giant or Safeway. I don't know about if them two grocery stores don't have it. I know nobody else is gonna have it, but the Caribbean markets, the H Marts, places like that, they do have breadfruit. A lot of them have it roasted, some of them have it unroasted, but I know that I bought my breadfruit from the Caribbean market that's right here on Park Heights. And I know the one that's across the street, that's on Liberty Road, across the street from Tashi's, they also have it in there as well. Um, and speaking of consuming enough water and pushing out our digestive system, breadfruit literally supports digestion. The fiber that's in breadfruit flushes out the toxins from our intestines, and that literally helps the proper functioning of our bowel movements and our intestines. It avoids digestion related illnesses like heartburn, acid, ulcer, gastritis. It removes toxic compounds from the gut, y'all. And literally, breadfruit protects our colon. Literally, it wards off cancer causing chemicals from the colon. So literally, what it doing that is literally boosting our digestive system, helping us remove all of the waste out of our body that's causing us to build up big guts, causing us to be lazy and not properly function. And it also is good with good bone health as well. It strengthens the bones and it keeps it away from diseases. One of the most important nutrients, along with the calcium, is the omega fatty acids that breadfruit has. And breadfruit provides requirements perfectly and ensures that good bone health is maintained. So it is a wonderful, wonderful thing just to maintain, just to add to your diet, especially if you are a diabetic and suffering from cardiovascular issues. Breadfruit is a really good thing to consume. It's also good with dental health. Consumption of the toasted breadfruit flowers can be treat toothaches. Applying the leaves of the breadfruit on the tongue can also help curing thrush, y'all. Y'all heard that? Breadfruit leaves, when you put them on the tongue, it cures thrush. If anybody knows what that is, that's like the white stuff that builds up on the tongue or whatever. Breadfruit also boosts our energy. Of course, just going back to think about it helping with our metabolism, we know that it's gonna boost our energy if it's helping with our metabolism. Fiber, the fiber intake of the breadfruit, again, helps in feeling full without any intake of calories. So it is keeping up the energy levels in an effective manner. One feels active without any accumulation of calories or fat in the body. So this keeps the cholesterol levels in check and avoids heart disease, y'all. Literally. So basically what it's saying about boosting our energy is the breadfruit makes you feel full even though you haven't consumed that much, but it still makes you feel full, which means you're going to eat less and you're not going to take in so many calories to get full. Breadfruit also is good for hair care. It's a good source of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which certainly condition the hair, decreases hair breakage. Fatty acids presented in the breadfruit help to regulate the sebum production of the scalp. It decreases dandruff and itchiness. It also prevents scalp inflammation and cell death, preventing hair loss, y'all. So yeah, antioxidants. It also has antioxidant properties as well. It consists actually of a good amount of antioxidants that help the body to develop resistance and against infectious agents. It also searches harmful free radicals from the body that leads to aging and other age-related diseases as well. Once again, y'all know I'm always consuming stuff with brain health. I love brain health. I love vision. I love anything that's going to make my mind stronger because I am putting in so much information in my body. And breadfruit is another thing that boosts brain health. It has a lot of potassium, folate, antioxidants in breadfruit are known to provide neurological benefits. Like the folate has been known to reduce the occurrence of Alzheimer's disease and cognitive decline, y'all. So the potassium that's in breadfruit has literally been linked to increased blood flow to the brain. It enhances cognition, it improves concentration, and it is effective with neutral activity. So breadfruit trees, breadfruit leaves, the plant, y'all. Make sure y'all try y'all some breadfruit. If you've never had it, go to one of these Caribbean markets, the H Mart or something like that, and literally get y'all a breadfruit. Try to roast y'all one and enjoy the wonderful, wonderful benefits of this potato bread type of fruit because it is amazing. The trees are planted as like windbreaks, ornaments, and shade trees in coffee plantations. Literally, the wood is a valuable source of commercial timber, so they do use a lot of the breadfruit trees to help build a lot of things or whatever. It is also resistant to termites. So, people, if you living somewhere out in the hills and the valleys and you trying to find you some good wood and you worried about having termite problems, use you some breadfruit tree wood because it is resistant to termites and marine worms, y'all. Yeah, it's beneficial. It is occasionally used in house construction, but I feel like, a lot of houses eventually have termite issues, and we should be utilizing the breadfruit trees a little bit more so we can eliminate ourselves, save ourselves some money from a little along down the line with termites and marine worms. The bread is also used, the wood is also used for carving statues, bowls, and what other wooden objects. The inner bark is used to make bark cloth called tapa. So it's so much that we can be using with the things right here in nature that we don't even realize it is beneficial and helping us in more ways than one. So breadfruit is something wonderful. It also can be burnt and used as a mosquito repellent. So y'all understand that a lot of Jamaicans have breadfruit trees in their yard. Mosquitoes in Jamaica are deadly, like for real. Them things are real murderers. They're killers. They are very, very extreme. So y'all people that have breadfruit, start burning a little bit of the wood around, the outside and stuff to kill the mosquitoes because it is used for a mosquito repellent to keep the mosquitoes away. So y'all, that's vital. Use it because it will help. It most definitely will help. So y'all, that's breadfruit. Get y'all some breadfruit. Try y'all some breadfruit because breadfruit is so beneficial to our bodies. The next thing I wanted to talk about is mango leaves. Mangoes. Like my first probably 5 minutes, the first time I went to Jamaica, I ate a fresh mango right off of the tree. And when I say the hairs were stuck down in my teeth, yes, it was a wonderful mess. That's what I can say. Because mangoes are very hairy. They do, that's my issue with mangoes, especially fresh ones or whatever, is it sticks into my teeth. But mangoes are very good with preventing macular degeneration. They literally play a protective role in eye health and possibly ward off damage from macular degeneration. Mangoes help prevent asthma. It's very rich in beta carotene. The risk of developing asthma is very low in people who consume a high amount of mangoes. anti-cancer properties. The mango is full of them. It possesses a high content. The beta carotene in mango literally is boosting all aspects of consuming the mango for our body. It basically plays a protective role against prostate, breast, and colon cancer. Just by consuming mangoes on a daily basis, you are slowly helping. Because, see, I believe in prevention. I believe in preventing stuff before it happens. I don't believe in let's try to find a treatment to help cure something. I believe in keeping your body strong, consuming, doing the things that you need to do throughout, so you can already be defeating and fighting off a bunch of toxins that's trying to get into our body, instead of waiting until we get all of these health conditions and then try to change our lifestyle and say, oh, I'm going to eat better. I believe in doing these things now before anything happens, because I hardly ever get sick. I don't remember the last time I got sick or had a cold or anything like that. Even before I transformed myself into this herbalist, I really never got sick. I've always been a water drinker. I've always drank water. I've always liked fruits and vegetables. So that's probably a reason why, because like I said, I believe in prevention. I watch a lot of my family members have different health conditions, be sick, suffer through all kind of things off of a bad diet. Like, I think I've told y'all before, like, none of these health conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes is hereditary to Black people. It's not. That's what they want us to believe. It's the dieting that is hereditary to Black people. Bad dieting. The food that they fed us over the years, the food that we've like, oh, this is so delicious, whatever, but it is harming our body. These health conditions are not hereditary to us. It's just the way that we eat. It's the stuff that we're putting in our body and harming it. And even, we can do certain things and drink a lot of water. We can take some herbs, but if we're not changing our complete diet, if we're not changing our lifestyle, it's not going to do anything at all. It's going to just fight off itself, literally. So, mangoes also manage diabetes. They also support digestion, just like the breadfruit does, due to the fiber and the water content that's built up in mangoes. It does help with constipation, and it also promotes a healthy digestive tract as well. Mangoes as well is good with heart health. The fiber, potassium, and vitamin content that's in mango does help reduce heart disease. An increase in the potassium intake along with a decrease in the sodium intake is the most important dietary change that a person can make to reduce the risk of hypertension, y'all. So I'm gonna say that again. An increase in potassium intake along with the decrease in the sodium intake is the most important dietary change that a person can make to reduce the risk of hypertension. Because y'all, even though I don't consume too much stuff that's not good for me, I do consume a lot of crustaceans. I eat crustaceans at least 4 to 5 times a week. Crab legs is always my pleasure meal. I eat crab legs literally maybe twice a week. I eat shrimp all the time, and that is my issue because it does have a lot of iodine, a lot of sodium built up in those crustaceans. So we do have to manage the amount of anything that we're eating that's, that has a face. Like, for real, because at the end of the day, like, me eating these crustaceans and fish, seafood, stuff like that, like, it still has to be killed. So at the end of the day, that's still not something that's actually pleasurable for our body to have. Even though we say, oh, fish is its own category, it is not classified as a meat, but technically we still have to kill it to eat it. So it kind of is, I guess you would say, it's still flesh. Like, technically it's still flesh. So Yeah, we just got to manage and watch out for the things that we doing. Mango is essential with hair care because of the vitamin A, the nutrients required in the sebum production that keeps the hair moisturized. Vitamin A is also necessary for the growth of all bodily tissues, including skin and hair. So, y'all, vitamin A is very necessary for the growth of all bodily tissues, all of them, including skin and hair. So, not just the skin and hair, but all of them, y'all. Vitamin A, like having a great source of vitamin A, y'all. You don't have to just eat mangoes for vitamin A. There's so many fruits and vegetables out here that's full of vitamin A, but due to the fact that vitamin A is necessary for the growth of all bodily tissues, we should be always consuming something every day that has some vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin, all of the vitamins in it, y'all. Just always make sure that we consume some good vitamins. Mangoes blossoms are a source of nectar for honeybees as well. Mango leaves are fed to rabbits. Just a little known fact for anybody who may have some rabbits. I actually do have one friend that has a pet rabbit, so just a little known fact that mango leaves are very, very healthy for rabbits. Mangoes is considered to be the national fruit of Pakistan, India, and the Philippines, y'all. So yeah, that is Cleopatra's Nature, the Power of Nature radio show today, y'all, on Wild Out Radio. I didn't have too much information today. I did just want to talk to y'all about breadfruit and mango leaves because they did have a lot of similar properties and values in those two. And breadfruit and mango is two things that I'm always eating whenever I'm in Jamaica. Can't lie to you, I don't eat the mangoes here because they don't taste the same. I just don't like it. So yeah, that is breadfruit, that is mangoes. Y'all remember that no matter where you at in the world, you can always listen to the Wild Out radio show. Just do www.wildoutradio.net and you can listen from anywhere in the world to all of the radio shows that's on the station, y'all. 24/7 Wild Out Radio is bringing y'all entertainment. So y'all listen from anywhere. Tell your family, tell your friends, no matter what city, state, country they in, that they can listen to Wild Out Radio live every day, all day. So y'all, this show, if you jumped in late, don't worry, you didn't miss anything because it is being recorded. You can always go to my YouTube channel, Cleopatra's Nature, and look at all the videos. You can review all the information that you would like. You can also find it on my Instagram and my Facebook page, y'all. So thank y'all so much for staying loyal to Cleopatra's Nature, the Power of Nature radio show, and Wild Out Radio for continuing to come on every Monday at 12 and listen to my show. I thank everybody. This is a wonderful experience, and y'all have a happy Monday and enjoy the rest of y'all week. Be productive, y'all. Be productive. That's the word of the day. Be productive. So have a wonderful day, and y'all live Irie.